There is no other way around it. You have to learn to shut down conversations that involve other people. You have to learn to shut down conversations about other people. You have to learn to shut down or to exit conversations that involve destroying somebody else, judging somebody else, criticizing somebody else. You have to learn to shut down any type of conversation, any type of interaction that involves you of somebody else, making somebody else's life the center of the conversation. What do you gain by talking about somebody else's life? What do you gain by talking about somebody else's life? Me, when it comes to other people's business, I am ignorant 100%. But when it comes to my business, I am a master. Why? Because I know all about me. I choose to know all about me. Other people, what somebody else got going on, if they are winning, they are happy, they are successful, they are good for them. More success to them. But I want to win too. So I got to talk about me. Also think about this. Out of any topic you can think of, out of any topic you can talk about, out of any topic you can entertain, why somebody else got to be the topic you choose? Why? We can talk about dreams. We can talk about your nightmares even. But other people, no. Every time you make your mouth full of somebody else's idea, somebody else's personality, somebody else's dream, somebody else's goals, what somebody else got going on, you're only making your mouth full of somebody else. Why can't you flip it and switch it and make your mouth full of you? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you want to change? Because talking about other people, does that bring you more money? Does that bring you more fulfillment? Do you find a sense of joy, a sense of excitement, a sense of happiness by talking about other people? If the answer is yes, check up on yourself. Learn to shut down, learn to cancel conversation that involve other people. You have some things going on. I have some things going on. Let's talk about that. Because this is me and you talking. I'm serious. Learn to shut down conversations that involve other people. They're going to be like, oh girl, do you see what that person has going on? Oh girl, look, I posted 5 videos on YouTube. Let's analyze how is it going so I can know what to do more of, what to do less, or I can know if somebody has commented so I can see what to reply to them. Oh my God, girl, look at who the person is dating. Girl, let's talk about relationship. Okay, what do you value in a relationship? What do you appreciate in a relationship? What makes you feel love? In which way do you show love? In which way do you receive love? Oh my God, girl, look at what that person is wearing. Girl, I'm about to go to an event. Let's go online and look at outfits that uplift our wealth, our riches, our confidence, our self-love. Oh my God, girl, that person is opening a business. Talking about business, girl. You have many ideas. I have ideas too. Let's write them down and let's see which one of them can we make a business. Which one of them can we make available not only for us to enjoy, but for other people to enjoy as well. You see how I was able to flip? Anytime that person wanted to introduce somebody else, I shut it down and I make it about us. I make it about me. I make it about positivity. I make it about wealth. I make it about money. I make it about success. I make it about upliftment. You can do it too. But if you're gonna be the person that, oh, you so comfortable, right, talking about other people, best believe that's exact same person that bring you stories about somebody else's life, what somebody else got going on. Either somebody else is winning, succeeding, being happy, being miserable. Whenever you are not in the room, they are going to do the exact same thing about you to other people. Or you think when somebody gossip, they only choose to be gossipful or about gossip only with you. Oh no. If it's not with you, they're gonna get it done with somebody else. But me, I prefer to be the person that does not do gossip, does not hear gossip, does not see gossip, and does not entertain gossip. And not to brag, but since I'm talking about this topic, and again, I'm the only person I know the most, you can, any of my friends, the people that I consider my friends, they will never tell you, you know what? This girl was talking about me, about what so and so did, where so and so went, what happened with so and so. I talking about other people for what? What is the purpose? What is the goal? What do we gain from this conversation? Are we growing? Are we healing? Are we educating? Are we uplifting ourselves? Are we uplifting other people? If the answer is no, I'm not interested in that conversation. Don't count me out. Who's winning? I don't know. Who's making money? I don't know. Who's wealthy? I don't know. Who's successful? I don't know. Who's divorced? I don't know. Who's wedding what? I don't know. Who got canceled? I don't know. Who's going to jail? I don't know. Who's getting married? I don't know. Who's cooking? I don't know. I don't know. I am ignorant when it comes to other people's business, but I am a master when it comes to my business. Another reason why you have to learn to shut down conversations that involve destroying other people, that involve speaking fear, speaking negativity, speaking hate, speaking poison, speaking drama, speaking toxicity, speaking sickness towards other people, about other people, is because words have power. Words are not useless or powerless, that you can talk however and that's it. No. Because whatever comes out of your mouth, it returns to you. If you are the one speaking illness about somebody else or towards somebody else, best believe that illness is coming to your door. Why? Because you were speaking about it. Words have power. Words are sounds, and every time you are speaking, you are the first person listening. So all the gossip you do, you are listening. All the sick talking you do, you are listening. All the poverty talking you do, you are listening. All the negative talking you do, you are listening. And whatever you listen to the most, guess what? You entertain the most, you consume the most, you believe the most, and you end up acting on it the most. But the opposite is also truth. And you can do the opposite, which is when you are talking positive, you are listening. When you are talking success, you are listening. When you are talking happiness, you are listening. When you are talking prosperity, when you are talking joy, when you are talking love, when you are talking money, when you are talking success, you are listening. And whatever you listen to the most, you believe the most, you become the most, and you act on the most. If the conversation is not educational, shut it down. If the conversation is not positive, shut it down. If the conversation is not uplifting, shut it down. If the conversation is not constructive, shut it down. If it's not making you better, making me better, why are we talking about it? What somebody else have going on with their life have nothing to do with me. I want to have my own things going on too. So I better talk about the things I want to have going on in my life. My ideas, my dreams, my goals, my past, my fears, my thoughts. And we can talk about that all day, every day. If you find it hard, if you find it challenging for you to shut down conversations that involve talking about other people, then talk to yourself. I prefer to be alone, like I am right now, talking to myself, because I'm talking to myself. There is nobody listening or watching me right now, unless only when I'm gonna pause this video. I prefer to be like I am right now, talking to myself by myself, than to go somewhere talk about other people. You mean I'm using my words to destroy? I'm using my words to gossip? Ooh, that's uncomfortable for me to even think about. Let's talk love. Let's talk money. Something happened to me. Somebody that has access to me was like, Christina, you always talk about money. You always talk about money. Oh my God, why are you so upset of money? I was like, oh. So me talking so much about money is an issue for you. Oh, you talk about money so much that you are obsessed with it. I am not obsessed with it, but I enjoy talking about money. I enjoy knowing how money works, how money moves, how to invest money, how to make money, how to give money, how to attract money. Because I enjoy a life with money. Because money is a beautiful tool. Because money is a beautiful research. Because to me, money is a more uplifting, more educational, more easy topic than other people. Talk with yourself. Write down affirmations, write down prayers, write down your dreams. How much money do you want to make? Let's talk about that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Let's talk about that. What do you enjoy doing? Let's talk about that. What makes you happy? Let's talk about that. What are some things you want to change about yourself? What about your body? What about your finances? What about your mind? Let's talk about that. What do you want to build? What do you want to create? Let's talk about that. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What turns you up? Let's talk about that. You ain't gotta be other people. There are other options, that does not involve cussing somebody out, gossip about somebody, judging somebody. Because also, what am I doing talking about other people? For what? Do I think I'm better than them? No. I'm not better than nobody, and I'm not worse than nobody. I'm simply me. So I will talk about me. Because I only know me. The way I know me, I don't know nobody else like that. The amount of information I have about me, about my past, my future, my present, I don't have nobody else amount of information. Learn to shut down conversation that involve destroying somebody else, gossiping about somebody else, criticizing somebody else. It doesn't make us any better. It doesn't make us any joyful. It doesn't bring no success, no enlightenment, no education, no positivity. Also, by the way, whenever you are talking negative, right? Do you feel good? And if you do feel good talking about negative, it's because you are negative yourself. Yeah. And because since you are negative in your own life, you enjoy more negativity. That's why there are people, and we all know them, because at some point we all have come across with it, that they know everything about everybody, but nothing about themselves, nothing about their healing, nothing about their growth, nothing about their business. They know what so and so got going on, but what do you have going on? Talk to me about you. Tell me about your dreams. Tell me about your goals. Tell me about what are you getting done. But you know about everybody else. Oh my God, who so and so is dating? Where so and so is going on vacation? Who so and so is sleeping with? What so and so is eating? Who's going vital? What so and so is doing good? You are so into somebody else's business. Don't you have a business? Your life is your business, so talk about that. Learn to shut down conversation that involve other people. There are a wild variety of topics. Let's watch some cartoons. Let's watch a movie. Let's go dance. Let's go work out. Let's go meditate. Let's go play games. Let's go read books. Let's go for a walk. Let's go take a nap. Let's go cook together. Let's go write down, educate ourselves about business, about mental health, about generational wealth, about how to succeed doing what we love. Let's do that. It doesn't have to be other people. Other people cannot be the center of your attention. It cannot be. No. Other people's business, other people's mistake, other people's failures. Let's talk about our failures. I failed too. I can sit here talk about my failures with you, and that can be a conversation. My mistakes can be a conversation. My pain can be a conversation. What I have been through can be a conversation. Yeah. And I will talk about my mistakes and my failures so I can analyze and say, oh, I made this mistake, but hey, this is what I learned. This is how I was able to grow from this mistake, from this failure. Now we are having an educational conversation, you and I. It's about failures, it's about mistakes, but we are learning. We are conversating to know better or to think different. It doesn't have to be other people. It doesn't have to be somebody else's mistake. Let's talk about my mistake, which I have a bunch. I have failed a lot. I have made a lot of mistakes. I don't have everything figured out. Let's talk about that. What do you have going on? Let's talk about that. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? What turns you up? What is something good that happened to you today? What is something good you desire? Something good you visualize? Something good you expect to receive or you wish to receive? Let's talk about that. Let's watch a movie about whatever. It doesn't have to be other people. Nah. Learn to shut down conversation that involve talking about other people. You cannot go to the bank and be like, hey, this is what I think about this person. Use it to pay my bills. Use it to give me a loan. Use it to increase my credit. You cannot do that. If you have ever paid your bill with somebody else's opinion, please come and show me. You cannot pay your bills with your opinion about somebody else, and you cannot pay your bills with the opinion somebody else might have of you. And what I'm saying now, I have always been this way. Maybe not as vocal or as bold as I am now, but I have always been this way. I found myself going to be by myself just to not talk about this subject, talk about that other person. For what? I found myself wanting to talk about happiness, talk about success, talk about wealth, talk about money, talk about nature, talk about animals. So I found myself being lonely because most people don't want to talk about that. And since I cannot change them, I prefer to remove myself and go talk about it with myself and go talk about it with God. Oh God, life. Oh God, God, I love the success. Oh God, I see myself being so happy, being so wealthy. God, show me, teach me, show me how can I be more of myself. God, what do you think about money, God? God, this idea that I have, how can I make it come true? God, I'm struggling with this. God, I felt like this. God, I haven't overcome this. God, show me a better way. Show me a different way. God, if I'm wrong, show me how to be right. Oh God, success feels so good. Happiness feels so good. Money feels so good. Woo! And to you, this might look crazy to you, but I do it because I don't want to talk about other people. I don't want to talk about negativity, talk about poverty, talk about sickness, talk about how horrible life is. I'm not interested into that. I'm interested in how good life can be. Let's talk about love. Talk about solutions. Talk about how can we do better? How can we do bigger? Talk about what can we create? What can we build? How can we express our way in the most authentic, the most uplifting, the most welcoming way possible? How can we be good to ourselves and be good to others? What can I create that not only is going to make me better, but make somebody else better? Let's talk about happiness. Let's talk about joy. Let's talk about health. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about success, prosperity. Let's talk about having a great time, having a good time. Let's talk about enjoyment. It doesn't have to be other people. Out of all the subjects, out of all the topics, why other people is the subject you want to choose? Why? What do you gain by talking about other people? Because you think you are better than them, so you talk about them. Alright. Learn to shut down conversation. And not only other people, by the way. Learn to shut down conversations that involve you talking negative, talking low, talking disrespectful about yourself, about your body, about your finances, or about your family members. You can speak the truth without being disrespectful. You can speak the truth without being disrespectful. You can speak the truth without using negative words. I have taught myself how to do it. If I express something, I'm like, oh no. The way I express it, no, this was negative. Let me use other words. You can use positive words to transfer the exact same message that you have used, that you have transferred by using negative words. Get used to canceling conversations that involve you talking down, you talking negative, or you talking low about yourself, about your body, about your dreams, about your goals, about your finances. Shut it down. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to speak down on myself. No. And I'm not going to allow you to speak, because why would somebody come and speak so much negativity, so much evil about you, towards you, and you think it's okay? And you're gonna sit down and let them cuss you out. You're gonna sit down and listen to them telling you, you cannot do this, you cannot achieve this, you are weak, you are poor, you are ugly, you are disgusting. Really? You're gonna entertain somebody else speaking so much death into you? Shut it down. If you are not going to speak respectful to me, if you cannot use positive words to address me, don't talk to me. Whatever you want, whatever truth you want to express, whatever honesty you want to express, whatever transparency you want to express, you can do it without being disrespectful. You can do it without speaking negativity. You can do it without speaking death. I'm not going to allow you to, because also, by the way, if you are someone who you are comfortable and you are okay with people talking negative, people talking evil, people talking sickness, or people talking down or low about you, about your dreams, about your ideas, about your body, if you are comfortable with that, if you entertain that, is because you do it yourself first and foremost. It's because you are the first person to speak down, to speak low, to speak negative about yourself, about your dreams, about your goal, about your body. And since it's easy for you to speak so much trash, so much poison about yourself, then it's easy for you to let somebody else do it. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, that person just reminded me of how bad I speak about myself. Yeah, it's okay. Nah, it's not okay. It's not. Learn to shut down. Learn to cancel conversations that involve talking down, talking low, talking negative about other people. talking down, talking negative about yourself. This same mouth you use to curse somebody else out or to curse yourself out, you can use this same mouth to bless yourself up. You can use this same mouth to uplift yourself. The question is, are you going to do it? The question is, are you going to execute it? The question is, are you going to make it happen? The question is, are you going to stand on that? The question is, are you going to this? Because by the way, since you have so many negative words to say, so many doubtful words, so many destroying words, so many sick words, so many poverty words to say, nobody wants to hear them. Nobody cares about them. Not even you. If I ask you, will you prefer to be poor or will you prefer to be rich? I know you're going to choose to be rich. Why are you speaking poor? Negativity is poor language. Gossip is poor language. Sickness is poor language. Oh, you say you want to be rich? Positivity is rich language. Encouragement is rich language. Wealth is rich language. Happiness is rich language. Joy is rich language. Money is rich language. Healing is rich language. Education is rich language. So why not speak as the person you say you want to be? You say you want to be rich, so why not speak rich? You don't need a different country, a different language, more money, less money, different clothes for you to change, for you to switch the way you speak right now. The same mouth you are using to say, I am poor, simply choose to say, I am rich with that same mouth. If you find yourself with the urge of wanting to speak about somebody else or wanting to gossip, go work out, go meditate, go for a walk, go read a book, go take a nap, go watch a movie, go watch a cartoon, write prayers, write affirmations, listen to music, dance, move around, go paint, go wash your car, go wash your clothes, go fix something in your house. Find something else to do than to talk about other people, which you can. By the way, if any of you gain something by talking about other people, put it in the comments. Maybe I'm ignorant, so educate me. When I'm talking about prosperity, happiness, money, success, I gain encouragement to want to be happy, to want to have happiness. I gain encouragement to want to have money, to be money. I gain encouragement to want to be successful, to be successful. That's what I gain by talking about positivity, talking about happiness, talking about money, talking about wealth. That's all I gain. What about you? What do you gain from speaking poverty, speaking sickness, speaking gossip, speaking drama? Do you know what you gain? You gain more of it in your own life. Yup. Learn to shut down conversation that involves other people. And the other day I gave a class on the power of words. I'm gonna touch on it again. So in case you're thinking that, oh my God, this girl is just telling me to not talk about other people because she doesn't do it. Well, I'm telling you what works for me. I'm telling you what is good for. I'm speaking up for myself, by the way. I'm speaking the truth I want to see out there. I'm creating the content I want to see out there. I'm creating the solutions I want to see out there. I enjoy conversations of happiness, conversations of success, conversations of joy, conversations of money, conversations of prosperity, conversations of forgiveness, conversations of healing, conversations of enjoyment. So I'm talking about it right now. What I enjoy, what I'm doing, I'm talking about it. As I should, as I can. Words are not harmless. Words are powerful tools. They can either build or destroy, heal or hurt. They shape attitude, influence emotion, and set the tone for your relationship, your family ships, and your friendships. Words are not mere sounds. They carry the weight of your character and the direction of your inner life. Speech, words, reveals inner life. What people say often reflects the true mental, psychological, and spiritual state. What people say often reflects the true mental, psychological, and spiritual conditioning. Negativity, bitter, or angry speech is not just impolite. It's not just disrespectful. It reveals deeper inner disharmony. Negativity, bitter, or angry speech is not just impolite. It's not just disrespectful. It reveals deeper inner disharmony. A man cannot keep foul language in his mouth and a clean spirit in his heart. A man cannot keep foul language in his mouth and a clean spirit in his heart. You cannot tell me you have a clean spirit. You cannot tell me you have a positive spirit and you speak negative. You cannot tell me. No. The ripple effect of words. One person's negative words can spread discontent or hostility like a virus. Likewise, uplifting words can inspire, calm, and bring peace to others. If you enjoy listening to me, if you enjoy watching my videos, it's because of what you are receiving. It's because the words that you are receiving. It's because the value and the upliftment you are receiving from me. And all I'm doing is using my words, using my voice, using my energy to uplift you. Instead of using my words, using my energy to destroy you. If I can do it, you can do it as well. I do it for my own self, and I'm also doing it to you and for you. You can do it for your own self. You can also do it for others and towards others. A careless phrase can start conflict. A kind word can restore a relationship. Do you know how many problems can be solved in your life if you simply say, I am sorry? Do you know how many blessings you can receive in your life if you simply say, thank you? Do you know how many problems you can solve by saying, it's my fault? Do you know how many problems you can solve by saying, let's work things out? Do you know how much wisdom, how much strength can you gain by saying, I don't know, but I'm willing to learn. I don't know, but I can figure it out. I don't know, but since you know, I'm willing to learn from you. I don't know, would you mind teaching me? I don't know, will you mind showing me? I don't know, will you mind teaching me? Do you know how much wisdom, how much strength you can gain by simply saying these words? Do you know how much healing you can gain by saying, I am sorry? Discipline of the tongue. Train yourself to speak in alignment with wisdom, love, and integrity. Train yourself to speak in alignment with the life that you want. Train yourself to speak in alignment with the future that you want. Train yourself to speak in alignment with the success that you want. Train yourself to speak in alignment with the money that you want. Train yourself to speak in alignment with the joyful, prosperous, long-lasting relationship that you want. Train yourself to speak in a way that reflects the life that you want. I bet you want a life of happiness, a life of success, a life of prosperity, a life of money, a life of joy. I bet you do. But do you speak that way? Do you use those words? Your words not only affect other people, your words affect you too. Which, by the way, you are the first person which your words are first and foremost. Because as you are speaking, you are listening. As you are speaking, you are listening. You are the first person listening to yourself. Yeah. Oh, you thought that when you call somebody out, that you are only sending evil to that person or doing evil to that person. No. You are doing to yourself as well. There is the Bible verse that says, I think it's Isaiah something, that your words, as they go out, they're going to come back and fulfill the purpose, the goal, the assignment in which those words were sent out. So if you are sending your word out to destroy, guess who is going to be destroyed first? If you send your words out to heal, guess who's going to be healed first? If you send your word out to uplift, guess who's going to be uplifted first? You, because your words affect you first and foremost. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative thinking. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative thinking. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative feeling. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative behaving. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative habits. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative outcomes. And the opposite is true as well. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive thinking. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive habits. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive thinking. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive talking. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive being. Repeated positive speech reinforces positive living. Repeated negative speech reinforces negative living. Your words are a mirror and mold for your consciousness. If you don't know how to speak, if you don't know what to speak, if you don't know what to say, speak as a force for good. Speak as a force for success. Speak as a force of joy. Speak as a force of happiness. Speak as a force of prosperity. Speak as a force of money. Speak as a force of positivity. Speak as a force of joy. Speak as a force of healing. Speak as a force of happiness. Speak as a force of positivity. Speak as a force of wealth. Speak as a force of success. Speak as a force of good. Speak in ways that heal. Speak in ways that uplift. Speak in ways that forgive. Speak in ways that celebrate. Speak in ways that build. Speak in ways that multiplies the good, multiplies the positive good, the positive feeling, the positive thinking. Speak in ways that encourage. Speak in ways that love. Speak in ways that elevate. Speak in ways that heal. Be intentional about your words, paying attention to the way you speak, watching the way you speak. Is not just about being polite or being a good person or being nice or being positive. It's about being spiritually responsible and emotionally intelligent. Yeah. Again, watching your words is not just about politeness or about being a good person or about being a positive person. It's about being spiritually responsible and emotionally intelligent. If you consider yourself responsible, then be responsible of the way you speak. Mine as well. Why not? Learn to shut down conversation that involves speaking down, speaking negatives, speaking sickness, speaking fear about other people. I was watching an interview of the artist Waka Flocka. Why? Because I like to listen to positive talking, upliftment talking, and I look at interviews that I can learn from. I listen to people that I can learn from. I listen to people that I can gain more positivity, more authenticity, more motivation, more wisdom, more education. If I can learn from you, no matter who you are, I'm going to listen to you. Yeah. He said in an interview that the devil only hears what you say. God only knows what you think. And I break it down. The devil only hears what you say. And we're speaking about power of words, being intentional about the way we speak. Waka Flocka says the devil only hears what you say. Negative forces or lower energies can only respond to what you speak out loud. So are you now understanding even more why I don't recommend for you to speak negative about nobody, not even yourself? Why I'm encouraging you and suggesting you to only take out of your mouth what is positive, what is truth, what is uplifting, what is healing. Because the negative forces, the devil, the lower energies, the devil, can only respond to what you speak out loud. Your complaints, your fear-based declaration, fear-based affirmation, your doubts, when verbalized, become vulnerable to manipulation or attraction of more of the same. Every time you are complaining, you are attracting more complaint. Every time you are speaking sickness, you are attracting more sickness. Every time you are speaking fear, you are attracting more fear. Every time you are speaking drama, you are attracting more drama. Why? Because as you are speaking it, you are sending it out, which makes you more receptive and more vulnerable to the same things you are speaking about. It is why careless speech is spiritually dangerous. It is why talking in a way that does not reflect your highest or greatest good is dangerous. It is why if your words are not building you up, then what will build you up? And careless speech means talking in a way that you know is not good for you, it's not good for nobody else, but you still do it. Careless speech involves topics of sickness, topics of fear, topics of poverty. That careless speech. The devil only hears what you say. Negative forces or lower energies can only respond to what you speak. So speak so much good that the devil hears the good you are speaking and the devil gets out of your life. Speak so much good that the devil doesn't even stand where you are, because you are speaking so much good, so much positive. The devil gets scared when you speak, because the devil knows that your mouth is for God, is for good. Watch your words, because they activate energy in the world. Watch your words, because your words activate energy in the world. And if you still think that words has no power and that whatever I'm talking about is not true, I'm just here to sound that like I know something, which what I'm teaching about, I know it's true. Quick example. Whenever somebody is insulting you, somebody is cussing you out, somebody is speaking negative, speaking bad about you, why do you feel some type of way? The reason why you feel some type of way is because that person, even though that person is not touching you physically with his or her words, that person is touching you psychologically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually with your words, because words are energy. The exact same way, when somebody is uplifting you, you can do it, you can make it, you are good enough, you are worthy, you are powerful, you have what it takes, you are blessed, you are protected, you are loved. I bet you feel some type of way, but I'm not touching you physically, but I'm touching you spiritually, mentally, psychologically, and emotionally with my words, because words are energy. Watch your words, because they activate energy in the world. So, after watching this video, are you still going to go speak gossip, speak fear, worry about what so and so got going on, worry about what she is doing, what him is doing, what she got going on? Well, what about what you have going on? What do you have going on? You are in everybody's business and you ain't getting paid. Get on your business so you can get paid. The same energy, the same attention you are using to speak about other people, use that energy, that attention to speak about you, about your dreams. How good do you want your life to be? How much money do you want to make? Which type of car do you want to drive? Which type of people do you want to date? Which type of food do you want to eat? Where do you want to go? How do you want to dress? How do you want to sleep tonight? What do you want to experience tonight? Where do you want to go in the next hour? I am ignorant when it comes to other people's business, but I am a master when it comes to my business. Don't talk to me about what somebody else got going on. Let's talk about what I got going on. What do you got going on? Let's talk about us, so we can grow us, so we can evolve us. Mine as well. Mine as well. Let's talk about all the good we wish, all the good we desire, all the good we expect, all the good we crave. Let's talk about that. Yeah, why not? Let your mouth be a blessing in your own life. Let your mouth be a blessing machine, a happiness machine, a prosperity machine, a success machine, a healing machine, a positivity machine, a love machine. Let your mouth, let your words reflect all the good that you want to have, that you want to see, that you want to receive, that you want to give. Why not? If this video resonated with you, or you made it to the end of this video, put in the comment what has been your biggest takeaway. Did you learn something? What was your favorite part? Was the environment your favorite part? Was me your favorite part? Was my voice the favorite part? Was seeing the money your favorite part? Was me being barefoot your favorite part? Was the chair your favorite part? Was the teaching your favorite part? Put it in the comments. And if nobody was listening, I was. Because as I'm speaking, I'm listening. So thank you to myself for educating me and for uplifting me and reminding me to speak positive, to speak success, to speak happiness, to speak life, to speak money, to speak healing, to speak good all over me and all over everybody else. Thank you. I love you. I love me. I appreciate me. I celebrate me. I praise me. My life is good and my life can only get better. My finances are good and my finances can only get better. I see myself winning. I see myself loving. I see myself healing. I see myself rich. I see myself prosperous. I see myself abundant. I see myself confident. I see myself doing good, feeling good, thinking good, receiving good, experiencing good. And I love it. And I welcome all the good there is. I welcome all the blessings coming in. I welcome all the money coming in. I welcome all the happiness coming in. I welcome all the good coming in. I welcome all of it. All that is right, all that is positive, all that is good, all that is healthy, all that is prosperous, all that is wealthy, all that is good. I welcome it today and every day. Yes, yes, yes.